wala pa. Hello. Hello. Hello.
And we are still live here at Philoil Eco Center, reporting live and no lies. My name is Sabrina Santiago, and I will still be your courtside reporter for game number 2. So welcome, of course, to all our volleyball fans who are tuning in, and this is our Shakey's Super League Preseason Championship. At dahil dyan sa ating mga manonood na ngayon nga lang naman nag-tune in, ano ba ang mga mapapanood natin na matches today? At dahil dyan, meron na nga tayong resulta ng ating first match. Again, we had the Lady Knights against the UST Golden Tigresses at nanalo nga ang UST. Of course, kaninang nangyari at 11 a.m. At para naman sa ating next match, we have JRU Heavy Bombers versus San Sebastian College Recoleto. So ang Lady Stags happening in just a bit. And for our last match for today, meron tayo at 5 p.m. We have Lady Tamaraos versus ang Lady Cardinals. But before we actually official our match number 2 for today, kanina nga ayan, nakamusta nga rin natin, of course, ang some of our players. And now, let's go with our first one sa JRU side.
Hapon kasi, dahil madami po kasing bago sa amin, tsaka siguro may mga jitters pa po, kaya ayun, dahil na-experience naman nila maglaro kahapon. Ngayon po, parang mas gusto namin na mas mapakita namin yung laro po talaga namin. Kasi kahapon po parang hindi po yun yung laro namin. Gusto namin na ilabas yung best po nung lahat. Yan po.
And that is Carilia Hasareno from the side of JRU, and just like what she said, first day game jitters nga daw ang nangyari sa kanila. But this time, makakabawi kaya sila. Now moving on sa kabilang kupunan naman is we have their team captain of Lady Stags. We have Amakatan.
Ang goal po namin ngayong season is maibalik po sana sa top 4 yung rank po ng team namin. And as a team captain po, may marami pong changes sa team namin kasi mas marami po kami ngayong rookies. So, as a team captain, nandun po ako para i-motivate po sila throughout the game.
Maraming ang rookies sa side ng Lady Stags, pero paano kaya sila mag-step up para nga sa kanilang debut day today? At dahil dyan, saan pa natin mapapanood ng live na live, of course, ang mga matches today? So again, we are live on My Plus Network social media pages. We are on Facebook, we are on TikTok, and we are on YouTube as well. Just type in Plus Network 2020. At para naman sa side ng Shakey's, we have Shakey Super League's official Facebook page and Shakey's PH on Facebook as well. So live on cable TV, we're also live on free TV, live all games on Tap Sports and Blast TV as well. So lahat nga dyan, mapapanood natin ang mga matches for today. Again, today is a Monday and we are still here live na live. And now I am just turning you over to Sheila and Rhea.
Thank you, Sab. And that's Carilia Hasareno of the Rizal University going up against Kat Santos at San Sebastian College Recoletos. Both teams coming from Pool A. Kaya naman more college volleyball actions. Nasa third day na po tayo ng 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. At ang ating second match of our triple header, tingnan natin how ready to bounce back itong JRU na ito nga haharapin ang San Sebastian on their debut game for this Monday afternoon. Good afternoon, volleyball fans. Sheila Salaysay together with Rhea Raagas, and kanina nakita nyo si Sab Sanjego bringing you the action. Ngayong tanghali, 2 NCAA teams ang magtatapat. Hi, Rhea.
It's gonna be a familiar face here, Sheila, as these girls have been up and against each other sa NCAA. Of course, yesterday, we saw a frustrating loss ng Lady Bombers against the UE Red Warriors. And of course, these girls would definitely want to bounce back today. And ngayon naman, magde-debut yung Lady Stags for today's match. Kaya naman, we are looking forward for that match.
Well, absolutely. Kaya bago natin pa talakayin itong games, tingnan natin ang group standings for Pool A. Nangunguna dyan ang UE, at ito nga ang first game ng JRU yesterday when they won straight sets. Simunod ang NU na makikita pa natin. San Sebastian debuting today. On Pool B, Lyceum of the Philippines, Adamson, followed by Arellano, and of course, San Beda University.
Sa Pool C naman, we have the NCAA champion, the CSB Lady Blazers, and of course, the USD Golden Tigresses. And of course, sa Pool D, we are yet to experience their matchup. We have the Ateneo Blue Eagles, rather, the FEU, the Mapua, and the Emilio Aguinaldo College.
That's correct. Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin ang nangyari sa unang laro ng JRU Lady Bombers, and that happened yesterday where they lost in straight sets to UE.
Yes, and JRU Lady Bombs lost to UE. And taking a look at the yesterday's game ng JRU, it was really the discrepancy, the 19-point gap in the attacks that has been causing severe damage to the Lady Bombers. Although stats were identical naman sa blocks and aces, the 22-point errors din talaga committed to that straight victory by the Red Warriors.
That's right. The JRU Lady Bombers had a tough assignment sa opening match pa lang nila. At titingnan natin kung paano sila makakabawi. Pero ito, ang nanguna sa UE at it's Carilla Hazareno. And she delivered 9 points in that game. Now, on the other side of the courts, it's a San Sebastian Lady Stags roster where we see Kat Santos, isa sa mga talagang key players dito ni Coach Roger Gorayev.
Yes, alongside with her are familiar faces na si Marasigan, Makatan, Deposoy, Gonzalez, and alongside their new setter na si Von de Maculangan.
But a notable absence is the former NCAA best opposite spiker, si Rayan Cañete, who played an important part in the team. Now the question is, how will the players of Coach Roger adjust to the changes in their lineup sa pagbabalik nila dito sa Shakey Super League? And let's talk about now the previous performances of the Lady Stags. Although they did not have a good showing in the SSL last season, well, they were grouped with formidable teams. You have Adamson, UST Lyceum, and Emilio Aguinaldo College winning just one game against the Lady Generals before claiming another victory. Pero titingnan natin, how will they be able to surpass their previous performances sa kanilang pagbabalik? Now, let's begin this ball game. Let me turn you over to our venue announcer.
Libero number 5, Marian Alonia. Make way for the teammates. Number 2, Meli Amante. Number 3, Carilla Hazareno. Number 4, Jonna Eguera. Number 7, Jen Silverio. Number 10, Jerry Lynn Laurente. Number 16, Kring Batara. Number 17, Trisha Del Pilar. Number 18, Kay De Tablan. Number 19, Sherry Dayame. Number 21, Sharina Ramos. Number 22, Nicole Deyala. And their second libero, number 14, Rian Lalong Isip. Please welcome the officials for match number 7. First referee, Aikel Tero. Second referee, Christ Iñaki Ramos. Officials of San Sebastian College Recoletos Lady Stags, so please proceed at their court for your team photo.
Of course, back here inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Again, this is the second game of our third day of our 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. JRU had their debut yesterday. It's San Sebastian Stags' turn for today's game, Rhea.
Yes, of course, both teams wanting to bounce back, especially on the side of the San Sebastian Lady Stags. This is their first game here in the tournament. And on the side of the JRU Lady Bombers, nila, of course, they want to redeem their loss in that last match against the UE Red Warriors.
There are some familiar faces on the side of Lady Stags. Of course, together with Kat Santos, there's Christine Joy Jonicio, Von de Maculangan, and Camille Josephine Amakatan. Kanina nakita natin yan in the interview. Well, this is going to be a different set of girls for Coach Roger Gorayev, and they're also hoping na kahit paano ma-improve yung kanilang previous appearances sa ating sa kanilang mga tournaments na sinalihan. Ngayon, let's again turn over to the venue announcer for the starting lineups.
Jonah Aguera, Jen Silverio, middle blocker their team captain number 9, Mary May Ruiz, setter number 10, Jerilyn Lorente, outside hitter number 17, Trisha Del Pilar, middle blocker number 19, Cherry Dayame, and the starting libero number 5, Marian Alonia. Coaching the Lady Bombers is Mia Joseco. Let us now meet the starters for the San Sebastian College Recoletos Lady Stags. Opposite hitter number 1, Kat Santos. Outside hitter number 4, Dina Marasigan. Middle blocker, the team captain number 10, Amakatan. Outside hitter number 11, ZJ Deposoy. Middle blocker number 12, Juna Gonzalez. Center number 13, Bondi Maculangan. And the starting libero number 9, Chloe Lazarte. Coaching the Lady Stags for this match is Clint Malazo.
There you have it. The starters of both teams for JRU. The middle blocker, of course, that's Jenilyn Silverio and Patricia Del Pilar. Opposite, Jonathan Aguera and Cherry Ann Dayame. Mary Ruiz also is the outside hitter. Orchestrator of the offense is Jerry Laurente, and manning the floor is Mariana Alona. On the other side, Kat Santos, outside hitter, together with Zenit Deposoy. The opposite spikers, of course, Bon de Maculang, Cristina Marasigan, and the middles, Juna Gonzalez, Camille Tan, and Chloe Lazarte is their starting libero. As we begin this match, couple of clarifications of the officials. And Von de Maculangan on the side of the Lady Stags. And again, if you want to watch us live, you can come and visit us here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center and watch the games online, live on Plus Network, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Jerilyn Lorente serving for JRU. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Off the block, good coverage for the Lady Stags. Along Isip, able to pick that up. Chance. From the back. Lorente in the middle. And that's the first point.
Patricia Del Pilar was very spot on that last sequence, giving her full swing. Kasi alam niya first point to for the JRU, and it's gonna be a morale booster attack for that team.
The first point pa lang, ang haba na ng rally.
I
So what
agree.
can we expect?
Yes. As I said, this is gonna be a familiar face-off because up and against each other na sila in the NCAA.
A bit of scrambling on the floor for the Lady Stags. Cross-court attack. Blocked at the net. Ang JRU, they will try again. And a great swing on the side of Lady Bombers.
Grabe itong si Ruiz, the team captain of the JRU Lady Bombers, really taking advantage of that set. Kasi alam niya, she has to add up to the points for the girls.
At makikita natin patibayan ng depensa ang nangyayari between these two teams. We'll see how... we hope that Kat Santos is okay. Medyo kanina pa natin nakikita na nagkakagulo sila on the floor.
Yes, and as we can see, a little miscommunication there on the side of the Lady Stags. Santos was trying to go for that pipe attack, and I believe the libero was trying to cover, but was in the way in that last sequence.
Good first ball by Santos. Kita ni lalong isip. Another open hit. That is back-to-back by Ruiz.
Ruiz saw the gap in the blockers and really took advantage of that, aiming for that cross-court attack.
And this cool play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Another chance for JRU. Laurente will go the back quick set, and that will work for Jonacel Eguera. It's a 5-0 score for these two teams, at kaya naman mapapatawag dito ang San Sebastian ng timeout.
Tataas nyo lang yung bola para makapag-set tayo ng maayos. Huwag natin pilitin munang may dikit yung bola, maitaas lang muna. Para tayong ba't tayo tentative? Ba't tayo tentative? Pagkaalanganin na, huwag ka nang tumuloy. Nagpapatong kayo ng opener dito eh.
Well, that's already an aggressive start for JRU. Dagdagan mo pa ng block point na yon, Rhea. But how do you think will the Lady Stags able to adjust? Ano bang dapat nilang kailangan? But before you answer that, this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
I have to say, Sheila, yung first ball talaga ng Lady Stags ngayon, that's been very costly on their end. Hindi sila makapag-perform ng play. Kaya if this is something that they can work on, then I believe they will be able to catch up with the score.
I agree on that, Rhea. Nakakasabay naman sila pagdating sa depensa. Kaya tumatagal yung rally natin. There are just those instances katulad nito na hindi nila na-control ng maayos o nabasa yung atake. And that makes JRU have 7 points at the start of the first set. We would like to thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Santos from the back, and she found the line. That's the first point for the Lady Stags.
Finally, Santos was able to give point to her squad there. And it's really nice for Di Maculangan to take advantage of her kahit na nasa back row siya.
Etong si Kat, since the first time they joined Shakey Super League, she has been, one of the brightest spots of the Lady Stags. And she is also consistent when it comes to scoring. At ngayon na nagbabalik sila, definitely will see more from her. But in that last sequence, napalakas ang atake ng Lady Stags, and that will send us, of course, to our first technical timeout. The Lady Bombers up by 7 points.
tuning in here on Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Sheila and Rhea, kanina nga, one of the players to watch out for, and we've been talking about this, ay si Von Di Maculangan as the newest addition to Lady Stags. And one thing that she wants to add to the table is that hindi naman niya first time dito sa conference na ito. Gusto nga daw niya matutunan daw ng kanyang teammates, lalong-lalo na ang mga rookies, to handle the pressure. At kailangan lang din nila ng tiwala sa sarili. At kailangan din nilang ayusin kung paano ba makakagalaw ng maayos sa core. Kahit din naman daw si Coach Roger, gustong-gusto rin naman daw siyang mag-step up dahil nga this is not her first time playing. Your thoughts on this, Sheila and Rhea?
I like the maturity that Von Di Maculangan expressed or show dahil alam mo napaka-importante ng role na meron siya dito sa team na to.
Yes, and she is a setter and playmaker siya on the side of the Lady Stags.
Well, I agree na dapat makapag-adjust sila at magkaroon ng ayos sa loob. Lalo na they acknowledge the pressure, syempre yung intensity ng laro na meron tayo dito sa Shakey's, including the previous season. So alam niya what to expect going up against these teams. Meanwhile, back on the game, opposite hit, and that is Kat Santos once again.
Alam ni Kat Santos na walang tao in that back row. Took advantage and targeted that.
That's down the line. That fell in between the two defenders at the backcourt of JRU. That is an error committed by Zenit Deposoy. Now, after that first technical timeout, nakahabol dito ang San Sebastian. 9-4 is the count. That's Kat Santos finding the line.
Yes, at this point, si Di Maculangan, hinahanap na lang talaga niya si Kat Santos. Kasi alam niya naghahabol yung Lady Stags. Kaya go for her. She's a high percentage at this point.
Sa lahat ng nakikita natin na attackers so far, it's the connection between Santos and Di Maculangan ang apparent as a service ace. That's courtesy of Juna Gonzalez.
What a time to serve an ace para kay Gonzalez dito.
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Well, after an ace, error naman ang sumunod. Pangalawa na yan ng Lady Stags.
Yes, yung kung saan humahabol na sila ng score, tsaka sila nag-error, and it's very costly on their side.
Kung kailan nakukuha na nila yung momentum, no? Kasi consecutive points na. Good first ball. Di Maculangan goes to the middle. Lorente, back set did not work. Kat Santos again. And she succeeded in that kill.
Still early on dito sa first set, but we can really see the maturity nitong si Kat Santos embracing her role as a team captain for the Lady Stags.
Well, nung rookie year niya, she has talagang niyakap na yung role as the key scorer, kumbaga, and a go-to person dito pagdating sa atake. And hindi mo akalaing rookie siya at that time. And then looking at her, how she plays now, she became more mature. At syempre, yung lakas nandun pa rin at diskarte. As Jeneline Silverio serves for JRU. Lorente, bibigay sa open cross court, pero nakuha yan ni Lazarte. Almost a point for the Lady Stags. Kat Santos from the back. Good pickup. JRU will respond. Di Maculangan sa gitna. Too wide for Amakatan.
Amakatan was trying to sway it over away sa blockers, but it sailed out in doing so. Kaya sayang on that end.
12 serving 7. That's Jeneline Silverio. Another opportunity for the Lady Bombers. And this time, in the middle, that's Patricia Del Pilar.
Like what I said, Sheila, nagsastruggle yung Lady Stags sa first ball nila dito. Kaya naman, giving up free balls on the side of the Lady Bombers. And the Lady Bombers really taking advantage of these free balls, giving it to the middles, a very high percentage for them.
Nakakabawi kaya dito ang Lady Stags. Good attack, but it was pick up. Di makulangan. Sets this one to Santos. Another excellent rally right here. Lorente. Ibibigay sa open. But that's an attack error committed by the Lady Bombers.
Sayang, Sheila. You know, first set pa lang tayo dito, but you can really see the intensity. Yung mga rally, yung exchange of balls in these girls. Alam mo talagang gusto nilang bumawi. Gusto nila yung redemption on their end.
We would like to thank Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Good dig by Lazarte. One hand pickup. That time, that's Marian Alona. Another attack error by Zenit Deposoy. Now, she was ready to hit the ball.
Yes, and she was trying to aim for those high hands kasi alam niya established na yung blocker.
The Lady Bombers continues to score. Good first ball. And it again, that's Kat Santos.
The efficiency of Kat Santos, kahit first set pa lang, mapasaan siya mapunta, back row, open. Even in the opposite, she will really give points to her team.
No, masusubukan talaga dito ang lakas ni Kat Santos. And you mentioned consistency and efficiency. Off the block. Santos again. What an attack from Kat Santos. Back-to-back point.
Angle for Kat Santos. Alam yung tinop spin niya lang niya over sa setter side. And it was very lucky shot for her.
But she has a clear vision of what's open on the other side of the court. Nakita mo kung ilang gano kaganda yung pagka-place niya nung bola. Almost for Di Makulangan. And Deposoy asking for a check, and there's a touch.
That's her second time trying to aim for the high hands. This time, she got it, and it's fortunate for the team of the Lady Stag.
Now they are getting consecutive points because of their efforts. It's all about consistency this time. And as I speak about consistency, another service error ang ipinimagay dito ng San Sebastian.
It's so costly for the side of the Lady Stags. Like what I mentioned earlier, kung kailan magko-close out na sila ng score, tsaka sila mag-i-error.
From the opposite, Deposoy, ang ganda nung naging approach, ang ganda nung timing. Quite different doon sa sinet up sa kanya sa open.
Yes, she knew na isaset sa kanya ni Di Makulangan yung bola, and for every opportunity to strike, alam mo yung full swing talaga siya, giving the point to her team there.
Good anticipation on the set as well. Chance for the Lady Stags. Di Makulangan, combination play to Santos, and again, that fell on the line. Kalkulado ni Kat Santos yung ating court. As we see this hit from the middle. Coach Mia Tiosego naman ang napatawag ng timeout.
Oo, di ba? So swing kagad tayo dun sa pattern natin. Kahit na hindi makapasok, swing tayo, may kailangan. Dahil, bang mo yung dito natin, yung defense natin. Ayusin natin yung pattern. Konti. Isa-isa.
Well, unti-unti nang nakakahabol dito ang Lady Stags. Ano ba yung magandang ginawa nila? Rhea.
I made mention earlier, Sheila, na yung first ball ng Lady Stags, yung pulling them down here early in the first set. But now they are trying to get better on that aspect. And we can see naman talaga, given the score na it's already 15-13. And 2 points na lang to tie this up.
So, naayos na nga din nila yung kanilang floor defense, yung first ball. At ngayon, service ace. Good timing to earn a point from the service area.
It's a convenient time to serve an ace. Very wise for Di Maculangan to do that.
Really one of the ammunition of being a setter. Nako, nabati yata. She committed, opting to short serve but committed an error. It's the second technical timeout and still the Lady Bombers leading by 2.
I only want the best. Thincredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Thincredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
Back inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. This is the second game of the day. At hindi na nga bago ang isa't na dalawang koponan na to dahil nagkita na sila in previously sa NCAA Season 98 and that happened March 11, 2023.
And despite having new faces here, pero familiar din sila with each other. Kaya naman, this is something very exciting. And we are expecting a tough match-up between the two talaga.
O hindi na natin masasabi kung sino ang mas lamang because they have additions to their team and definitely they will utilize that as another point was awarded to the Lady Bombers. Serving 14. Di Maculangan to Santos, cross court. Excellent pickup. Magbibigay ng free ball. Laurente to the open. That is a violation.
Credit to Di Maculangan for that defensive stop in that last sequence. The floor defense of the Lady Stags really are improving in this set now, Sheila.
Apparently, dahil nagawa nilang dumikit at maiwasan yung errors nila. They are only down by 2. Lasarte setting this one from the opposite. And it's Kat Santos again doing the damage on the defense of Jose Rizal University.
Very wise for Kat Santos to go over again in that cross-court attack.
And this spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Down by a point. Lorente sa gitna. Nakita yan ni Lazarte. Kat Santos. Para nabasa ang opensa. Another chance. Di Maculangan, combination play. Ruiz. And Ruiz took that opportunity to get a point.
Yes, and she saw the gap between the Posoy and the libero on the side of Lady Stags and aimed for her full swing there, giving a point to the Lady Bombers.
This is the team captain of JRU. Ganda ng basa dito, lalong isip, but there's a net violation committed. Sayang yung pagkakataon. The Lady Stags displaying resiliency in this part of the set. Good defense. Back-to-back solid defensive stops for San Sebastian. And we are now tied at 18.
I like when you said resiliency kanina, Sheila. As the girls, the Lady Stags were down for almost like 5 points in that first set. And now they are bouncing back, improving in all aspects here in the game.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. And the first time that the Lady Stags took over the lead because of that service ace.
Yes, and when I said improving in all aspects of the game, hindi lang sa floor defense, sa opensa, kundi pati na rin sa serve.
Ang patient din nila, no? Inunti-unti yung opensa at depensa. Marasigan from the open. One-hand dig. Good timing at the net. Deposoy giving this one to Marasigan. Lorente will go in the middle, drop. Bit of miscommunication right there. Another chance as Kat Santos exhibited. Masasabi ko bang gulangan doon sa last atake niya yon? She used the hands of the blockers of JRU.
Grabe, I have to say, Sheila, na it was a defensive rally talaga. And Kat Santos really took advantage of that kasi baka pagod na siya in that rally.
Thank you to Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Meanwhile, chance for the Lady Stags. And it's Amakatan this time getting that point for her team. And just like that, the Lady Stags is already leading by 3.
Move lagi pag may ano kasi kayang abutin yung bola eh. Nagtitinginan kayo eh. Huwag kayong magtinginan. Okay? Kakaintindihan? Ayos tayo. Tara. Girls, one good reception. Tay, ano ba?
In that last time out, I think coach was trying to tell the girls to communicate kasi nagtitinginan lang daw sila. And siguro, a little bit of hakbang will really make a difference in that last play.
Well, the whole almost, since the beginning of this set, lamang ang JRU and dahil sa errors at I think it's more of the effort displayed here by the Lady Stags, sila ngayon ang naghahabol. What a kill from the open. That's Carilla Sareno.
Full swing attack by Hazareno there. Really took advantage kasi alam niya huli na sila in the score. And sayang yung lamang nila in the first start in the first set.
Well, somebody has to step up para hindi makahabol dito sa kalamangan ng Lady Stags. Has Marasigan, you saw that wrist. Flicked off the wrist na parang walang blocker sa harap niya.
A wrist power from Marasigan there. And of course, credit also kay Dimakulangan really distributing her set sa mga spikers niya.
Thank you to Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Lorente sets to the middle, and that is a point.
Love the distribution of Lorente here. Wala pa tayong nakikita masyadong action from the middle, and this is something that the Lady Bombers should really take advantage.
And in that last sequence, agad-agad namang nag-apologize. Middle blocker nila, hitting Kat Santos on the shoulders. Dimakulangan will give this one to Marasigan, and same spot, same result for Marasigan.
She was effective in that last sequence for the Lady Stags, and Dimakulangan did go for her again this time.
If you see that your attacker is performing, syempre doon mo na ibibigay sa porsyento. As another service ace. for Marasigan.
Very timely for Marasigan to serve an ace as we are about to close this set with the Lady Stags in set point.
That's an ace for Marasigan. What? Now that's, I can say, lucky on the side of the Lady Stags. Nakita mo na, hindi ba lang nag-react on the side of JRU or nag-react sila? It's too late already as the ball just, gumulong lang sa tape of the net. As San Sebastian College takes the first set, 25-20.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thin-Tense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thin-Tense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
At the beginning of the set, it was JRU able to build a huge lead. But everything's to be going well. Pero opposite naman yon on the side of the Lady Stags. But regardless of the score, there's one of the girls na talagang showed leadership. And walang iba kundi si Kat Santos.
It was a slow start for the Lady Stags there in first set. And of course, in the side of the JRU naman, they took advantage, especially yung mga misreceive for the Lady Stags. But the Lady Stags were able to bounce back in that latter part of the set. Kaya naman 20-25 yung score natin dito.
Mapaharap, mapalikod na atake, hindi napapagod itong si Kat Santos. At kahit saan man siya, di makulangan, really relies on her as we take a look at the stats of the first set, Rhea.
The discrepancy in the attacks between JRU and SSCR, grabe talaga, almost half dito, Sheila. And of course, the aces din for the SSCR really contributing to that win in the first set.
No, nung umpisa, service errors pero they are able to make their service aces at the right part of the set, and one of the factors that led to their win. As the first point is awarded to the Lady Stags because of that error, and this set is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. First appearance of this lefty, that's Deyala, but that's too strong.
Deyala was trying to aim for the hands for the Lady Stags, but unfortunately sailed out and overcooked that last play.
It's back-to-back errors for the Lady Bombers. An attack, but there is a violation on the side of the Lady Stags. Good first ball. Coverage was there for the Lady Stags. Chance for JRU. Attack in the middle. Pero nabasa yan ng libero. Domingo was there. Another one from the opposite. Deyala will try and finally getting a point.
That's a sweet spot for a lefty like Deyala, targeting the deep cross court on the side of the Lady Stags.
Oh, and again for this season, we implement the all-to-play rule. Kaya naman ibang set of girls ang nakikita natin on the floor for these two teams. At although pwede sila magpalit when they reach the 60th point of the set.
Yes, and this is really something that the girls are looking forward, especially going into their mother leagues nasa NCAA.
Totally agree. You know, good rally. Ganda nung set, but that hit was just too long for the Lady Stags. Kita mo rin, no, yung ganda ng depensa dahil ang haba pa din ng rally natin. Another violation committed. Hindi na yun nahabol ni Mary Ann Adia. Service ace for JRU.
Tinamaan ata yung antenna on that last play, giving a free point to the Lady Bombers.
Setting this one from the opposite. A drop will not work. That's Bridget Martinez.
Good intention for Bridget Martinez to go for that drop ball, but the set was a little too far from the net, and that's why she was unfortunate in that last play.
A bit of hesitation as well in that last set. They'll try the middle, and this time Janicio able to get that point.
Credit to the setter of Lady Stags. Medyo malayo na yung first ball sa net, pero pinilit niyang ibigay sa middle blocker ito, giving a point to the Lady Stags.
And what you will like about the setter, itong si Marian Adia, nakita mo how she distributes the ball, di ba? Open, opposite, gitna, lahat talaga mina-maximize niya. And meanwhile, it's the Lady Bombers getting that point.
A better reception there for the Lady Bombers, paving a way for that point in that last sequence.
And this good play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Quick attack. What an excellent defense displayed here by the Lady Bombers, but not in that last sequence. And that point will be awarded to San Sebastian. Attack from the opposite. The lefty, Deyala. You can see how explosive, no? Yung approach, yung swing, tas pagdating sa hampas, ang lakas.
Alam mo yung nasa approach pa lang siya, pero very intimidating na you will really know na she will give the point to her squad.
And she continues to score because of that ace. And again, it's the JRU Lady Bombers leading by 4 in a first technical timeout. This Shakey Super Fans of the Day is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Siguro naman, kilala natin kung sinong sinusuportahan ng ating fans of the day. And again, it's Deyala with a service ace. That's 3 points courtesy of this lefty. Pero pasa ka muna kay Sab for this report.
Alam nyo ba, Sheila and Rhea, the Lady Bombers are just getting started. Kanina sabi rin naman ni Coach Mia na they've only been training for a month. In addition to this, the girls are actually encountering challenges in terms of dorm arrangement. So right now, their top priority, of course, is their security and safety ng girls. So let's see if they can perform well today. Your thoughts on this, Sheila and Rhea?
But before we respond to that, nag-time out dito and let's listen in.
Okay, para na ano yung likod. Okay, yung play. Tara. Tuloy.
It's very really surprising, you know what, Sheila, yung 1 month pa lang yung training ng JRU Lady Bombers. Pero mukhang hindi 1 month yung training nila dito. Really, you can really see the eagerness of the girls to win, especially wanting to bounce back from that loss yesterday.
And then that service napalakas ni Deyala. And narinig din natin kanina si Coach Mia Ioseko giving specific instructions to the girls. Dahil dun sa consecutive points ni Deyala, lumaki ang kanilang kalamangan at nadagdagan pa ang kanilang puntos because of that error by Taneo. Lady Bombers leading by 6 the second set. Make that 7 because of another service ace. And we would like to thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship.
Similar to the first set, Sheila, mukhang ito yung problema ng Ladies Tags, yung receive talaga nila. Hindi sila makapag-perform ng play here. And if this is something they can work on, maka-close out nila yung score na to.
If we go back a little bit dun sa nangyari sa first set, sa umpisa yun din naging challenge nila, yung first balls nila, dun talaga ang nagkaroon ng problema. Pero as the set progresses, they are able to cope and make adjustments. Pero nung first set, ibang set of girls to. We'll see how eto namang second set ni Coach Clint paano mag-a-adjust. Azareno, cross-court hit, and that will work for the Lady Bombers.
Finally, Hazareno making her presence known here in the second set, especially after being the leading scorer in yesterday's match against the UE Red Warriors.
Serving 6. But that's an error. On the floor for the Ladies Tags, that's Jessie Lay Lumibaw. Good adjustment. Connection between Batara and the setter.
A great power tip dito para kay Batara.
And this good play of the set is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Ang galing ng adjustment dito ng setter ng JRU dahil dikit na yung bola pero nagawan pa ng paraan. Another free ball. Ball was recovered. Stags will try. Babalik. Another chance. A drop pero nabasa yan. Setting this one to the open. Denied. Sa kabilang side. Chance again for JRU. Both teams having issues on their floor defense. And finally, that point is given to JRU.
I have to say, Sheila, it's really the defense of both teams here, both the net defense and floor defense nila, that really keeps the rally from going. And kudos to both teams there.
Once again, thank you to Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Back on the floor. Tack, cross court, goes out for Ramos.
That was well read by Domingo. Was a little too high from her, and she knew it was gonna sail out.
Eight serving 15. That's Marian Adia. Another try for the Lady Bombers, and Zarina Ramos again just wiping it off to the blocker's hands. You can see yung kanyang effort at nakita talaga an intention to really just use the blockers of San Sebastian to get a point. And 16-8 is a score. This is the second technical timeout.
I only want the best. Incredible, intense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, intense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
There you go. Our face of the day is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo Snap.
Number 14, Tanea out. Number 1, Santos in. Number 8, Martinez out. Number 11, CJ Fusoy in. Number 3, Pastor out. Number 14, Almansigan in.
Ito na nga yung all-two play na sinasabi natin, Sheila. When the score reaches 16, pwede na mag-sub in yung first set of players.
Kaya naman, pinasok na si Deposoy and we have Marasigan. And of course, Kat Santos on the floor. Sama dyan si Kristen Joy Jonicio. The Lady Stags needing reinforcement at this part of the set. Deyala puts it away.
Grabe, the confidence of this girl, itong si Deyala. Every time she has an opportunity to strike, really making sure that she will give a point to her squad there.
You know, iba ang lakas, no? At saka approach nitong ni Deyala. Well, she had 3 service aces earlier. But another error from the service area ang pinibigay dito, pinamigay ng JRU.
I think, Sheila, the Lady Stag should take advantage of these service errors and gain their momentum kasi sayang, nagbibigay yung Lady Bombers ng free points sa kanila.
Exactly. And you mentioned taking advantage of the opportunity, pero hindi yun na nangyari in that last sequence as an error was committed by Zenith Deposoy. Serving 9. Adia will go to Marasigan. Picked up. Hazareno. Nakuha din niya ni Adia. Free ball. Attack error. The line was disconnected in that last sequence.
A little miscommunication on the side of the Lady Bombers. Sayang yung first ball nila, maganda na sana. And the intention of the setter to give it to the middle.
Good first ball. Hazareno blocked. And that's a point given to the Lady Stags. This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. That's back-to-back points for the Lady Stags. At bumaba sa 6 ang hinahabol dito. Lady Bombers were leading as big as 8. At balik sa kalamangan ng JRU. It's Diala again. Nadia setting this on to Santos. Hazareno. Read well by the libero of Stags. What a kill by Cristina Marasigan, avoiding the blockers of JRU.
Really avoiding the blockers there itong si Tina Marasigan and aiming for that deep cross. Kasi alam niya galing pumalo si Hazareno. And tinarget niya ito para kunwari mapagod at hindi makuha yung palo niya.
That's also good timing for Marasigan, as we would like to thank Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Nagkagulo ulit on the side of JRU. Marasigan will try, but she was dogged. That's a tough attack to stop Tina Marasigan.
Tina Marasigan, a go-to person here in the second set. Really taking advantage of an opportunity to strike kasi alam niya kailangan nilang humabol for that score.
No, wala kang makikitang hesitation, no, sa approach. Basta makitang maganda yung set, hampas kung hampas. Nadia again goes to the open. What can you say? That 3 straight spikes coming from Marasigan.
3 back-to-back points for Tina Marasigan. And we have to credit also to the setter of the Lady Stags. Alam niyang very efficient itong si Tina Marasigan here. And why not go for her the third time around?
This spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Hazareno. Too wide, too strong. And with those errors, isa na lang ang hinahabol dito ng Lady Stags, kaya naman mapapatawag ng timeout si Coach Mia Teoseco.
Substitutions for JRU. Number 22, Tayana Cobb. Number 10, Jetlyn Loretta. Number 18, Lisa Blanel. Number 4, Jonathan Guerra.
Nung ang laki ng hinahabol dito ng Lady Stags, you would love the effort that these girls of Coach Clint Malazo has been showing in this part of the set. Attack from the middle, pero nakita yan. Nadia, bibigay sa gitna. Hazareno, good coverage for JRU. She will try again, off speed. Santos, adjustment. That will not go through. Another point for the Lady Bombers.
You made mention kanina, Sheila, the resilience of the Lady Stags. And kanina, they were almost down by 6 points. Nakahabol naman sila and now they're down again, and those are the enforced errors are really costly in the side of the Lady Stags.
The character that these girls are showing, yun nga, character, tapang ang pinapakita dito, and that's what you can see dito kay Tina Marasigan.
Yes, and talk about tapang, it's really what Marasigan embodies in this set right now.
She was inserted after the second technical timeout. She has contributed at least 5 points for the Lady Stags. Off the block, Hazareno down the line at hindi na yan naabot ni Tina Marasigan.
Hazareno was very smart to aim for those high hands. Well, on the side naman of the Lady Stags, Marasigan was expecting for a deep cross there, but with that off-the-block hit, nawala si Marasigan on her defense.
That's right, as we would like to thank Converge Fiber X, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Well, good effort by the setter. That's Laurente. But then the violation committed on the side of the Lady Bombers. This is Jacilei Lumibao serving for the Lady Stags. Laurente to the middle. Nadia goes to Deposoy. Or rather, that's, Zenith Deposoy just hitting it towards the net. Timeout, San Sebastian. Let's listen in.
Okay, sa'yo nga. Bali mo na, di bali na siyang mablock, kaya mo na may coverage sa'yo. Eh, kailan tayo matututong tumapang yan? Huwag kang matakot. Nag-iiwas kang mag-error eh, lalo kang mag-error niyan. Paluin mo lang. Ha? Sige. Tsagain natin, apat lang yan, ha? Nagari tayo hanggang 25, ha? Sige, ibibigay sa'yo yan, eh.
You like the optimism of Coach Clint Malaso. Tsagain lang daw. No, hanggang 25th point kasi lahat posible. That's what happened in the first set. Ang laki din ang hinabol nila. And they are able, to take over the win. As Deposoy finding that line and getting their 19th point.
Alam ni Coach Clint yung capabilities ng girls niya, kaya he really reminded them na tiyaga lang yung kailangan, especially with a lead like this.
Gandang basa that time ni Carilia Hazareno. As they only need 2 points. Del Pilar checks in, replacing Amante. Adia setting this one to Kat Santos. Off the block.
That was a little loose on the side of the Lady Bombers. Yung block ni Del Pilar with Santos, that was a little loose, kaya naman paved the way for a point for Kat Santos.
I think this is the strongest frontliners of Coach Clint. You have Jonicio Santos and Tina Marasigan in front. Sana ma-utilize yan dito ni Adia as an error on the side of Lady Bombers was committed.
The Lady Bombers would only need 2 points here, Sheila, to close out the set. And it's their errors that's been dragging them down, slowing into going into the set.
Well, they only need one good pass. We'll see what kind of play, and that is the execution that Coach Mia is looking for. One good receive.
Yes, and credit to Laurente. Really, the variation of plays. Alam niya, she has to keep her middle blockers from going and running.
And it's the Lady Bombers at set point. Adia setting this one to Marasigan. Pero naiangat yan ni lalong isip. Hazareno. Adia to Marasigan. Laurente. This is Kat Santos, and she is denied. What a win on the side of the Lady Bombers. And this time they made sure that, they are able to take the lead. And this block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. We are now tied at 1 set apiece, 25-21.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thin-Tense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thin-Tense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
how set number 1 started, the JRU was in control, leading as high as 8 points. Pero pagkatapos ng second technical timeout, Marasigan, Santos, De Posoy, pinasok, dun sila nakahabol. But still, JRU, well, led by Deala, hindi na pumayag.
Yes, on the side naman of the Lady Stags, they were down by 6 but somehow managed to bounce back a little closer. Kaya naman, on the side of the JRU Lady Bombers, it was really their unstoppable attacks that paved the way in this win. And of course, we have here the aces. And what a time to execute those aces in this second set.
Correct. Kanina nung first set, hindi na sila nakabawi nung nahabol sila ng Lady Stags. Pero nung second set, alam mo yun, hindi na sila, they made sure that will not happen again. Kaya naman, we will see how these two teams will be more aggressive as the game progresses. Third set. And this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
Ruiz really showing her maturity here. And the early start of the third set, kasi kailangan nila itong set na to really take advantage of this match.
So at dito na nga natin makikita yung pinaka senior, more aggressive in the team as Hazareno attacks.
We're still starting the set here in third set. And you can really see the variation of plays na binibigay ni Laurente. And this is something very commendable of her.
You like the craftiness of the setters, Laurente and Di Makulangan, showing in this game as Kat Santos delivers once again.
And when you speak of maturity, ito ding si Kat Santos hindi magpapatalo, especially with her experience as a Rookie of the Year in the NCAA.
And since the first set, talagang nagko-contribute na itong si Kat Santos. Pero sa kabilang parte naman, it's Batara getting that point. Three serving one. Good first ball. Marasigan. And again, off the block.
A little loose on the blocking ni Del Pilar on the side of the Lady Bombers. And kaya naman, Marasigan really took advantage of that with her full swing approach.
What makes it difficult for the defenders of JRU bantayan yung atake ni Tina, Rhea?
Kasi yung shoot set din ni Di Makulangan kay Marasigan really is causing her to give points on the side of the Lady Stags. Kaya naman nahihirapan humabol ang blockers ng JRU Lady Bombers dito.
Pero let's see, si Deala naman, she has been hitting, and getting a lot of points kanina in the previous set. Pero anong difference ng atake at palo nito ni Deala?
Well, Deala, first of all, she is a lefty and really taking advantage of that being a lefty. Kaya naman, when she is given an opportunity to strike, really making sure she will give a point to the Lady Bombers.
And another explosive attack coming from Hazareno. From where we are, tas naririnig natin, yung tunog ng bola, yung hampas, yung contact kapag pinapalot na you can see how strong it is as this spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Service ace for the Lady Bombers. 4 na ang kalamangan nila dito.
Alam mo yung tunog ng bola talaga, Sheila, really shows gaano ka-eager yung mga girls to win this match here.
Marasigan again, just hitting the ball into the blocker's hands.
Love how Di Makulangan is going over and over kay Marasigan in that last sequence. And Marasigan really taking advantage when she is given an opportunity to do so.
Santos with a jump serve. Laurente, Lazarte able to pick that up. Marasigan, pero naiangat yan. Good coverage by the Lady Stags, and Good effort by Lasarte, but that's a violation.
Credit to the defense of the Lady Stags, not giving up on that last sequence. Kaya lang unfortunate on that third ball.
Thank you to Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Service error by Deala.
You know, those kinds of serve, Sheila, it's high risk, high reward din talaga. And if you have an opportunity to score a point in the service area, it's an easy point for your team. So why not go for it?
I agree. Pero kanina nung sa previous set natin, na Deala able to get service aces consecutive. No, I believe it's all about the timing, no, lalo na kapag jump serve.
Yes, and for a lefty like itong si Dayala, and it's really hard to read in the side of the Lady Stags receiving that ball.
Laurente giving this one to the middle. But that's 4 touches according to our officials.
A little too short doon for Del Pilar. That's why it didn't sail over sa other side of the court.
Laurente giving this one to the open. Medyo alanganin ang pwesto that time ni Carilla Hazareno, but she was able to make a point out of that attack. First technical timeout, 8-6. This fun family pizza of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Back on the floor. Limang pa rin dito ang JRU. Di makulangan. Set this one up to Deposoy. May hinabol. That time ni Hazareno.
A full swing approach by Deposoy there, targeting the down the line kasi alam niya middle blocker yung nakadepensa doon and taking advantage of that last point.
Higuera is replaced. Is checking in, replacing Laurente. The Tablano also coming in for Deala. Attacking. Now there's a touch according to our officials. And that time it's the Lady Bombers getting that point.
A little too close to the net there. Yung middle blocker ng Lady Stags, kaya naman napa-error na lang siya in that last sequence.
9 serving 7. Di ba kulangan to Deposoy. She's denied. Goes to Kat Santos from the back. Santos, di makulangan to Deposoy. And there's a call by our officials in favor of the Lady Stags. And that's another point.
Back-to-back unforced errors tayo dito on the side of the Lady Stags and the JRU Lady Bombs. And it's very costly on their respective ends as the score is very neck and neck here.
Set from the middle. Naiangat yan dito. Lady Stags again. Deposoy. What an effort by Alona, but didn't work.
Credit to the defense of both teams here. Really eager to make a point for their respective teams.
Thank you to Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. A floater right here. Down the line, one-hand pickup by Marasigan. Excellent D at the net for the Lady Bombers.
Alam nila na ibibigay kang Santos yung bola, kaya they really anticipated that and made sure to get that block on the side of the Lady Bombers.
This block of the set is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Sharp serve. Di makulangan. Deposoy. At she scores. Napaka-alanganin, no? Nung approach at contact niya sa
Yes.
bola. Position pa ng katawan.
Yes, that was a little out of system on the side of the Lady Stags, but still very crafty itong si Deposoy, really making the most out of that last play.
The first time we are now tied at 10 for the third set. Back quick. Di makulangan is there. Marasigan rejected from the other side of the block. Lady Bombers, and that's a point for Ruiz.
Ruiz, again, the team captain for the Lady Bombers, really making sure na siya yung magli-lead sa team nila, especially in a crucial set here in the third set.
You mentioned crucial kasi aga pa lang ng third set pero tied na tayo yung game natin earlier. As Di Makulangan giving this one to Marasigan. Good read on the defense. Once again, nabantayan na. Nabantayan na si Marasigan on her offense as free ball is given to JRU. Combination play. And inunahan na ni Marasigan sa taas yung bola and she was able to take advantage.
Walang blockers on the side of the Lady Bombers, or at least isa, or huli yung blockers doon, kaya naman inunahan ni Marasigan in that last sequence.
Excellent timing at the net for Christina Marasigan. Sharp serve from the back. Santos, too much muscle in that attack. Pero ang magugustuhan mo dito sa mga players yung kanilang aggressiveness. And I talk about aggressiveness. This is one of our very aggressive courtside reporters. Sab?
Sheila Narea, the libero rookie from the JRU side, is Rian Lalong Isip, is the sister of Ishi Lalong Isip, who also plays a vital role for the San Marcelino girls. Sabi pa naman niya sa akin ni Rian na she's still not used to it, na hindi daw sila magkasama ng kanyang ate sa dorm dahil nga during her senior high days, palagi daw silang nagkakasama at nagbabonding. But right now, it's also a good opportunity for her to practice her independence. That's all for now. Back to you.
Well, thank you for that report, Sab. And, ang isa sa mga interesting panoorin, lalo na yung magkapatid, magkakampi man yan o magkalaban. But in Lalong Isip, Rian and Ishi, magkaiba rin yung role nila eh.
Yes, and when you talk about magkapatid, Sheila, when you speak also with volleyball, it's a matter of building a sisterhood talaga here in our teams and in our respective games.
Ilan sa mga magkakapatid na napanood natin dito sa previous Shakey's tournaments. Definitely as JRU is awarded another point. Di Makulangan gives it to Marasigan. And what's awesome in that last attack, yung katawan ni Marasigan, iba yung direksyon sa hampas ng kamay niya. Tingnan mo.
Yes, nakatagilid si Marasigan and she was very crafty there kasi nakaharap siya sa cross court pero yung bola pumunta sa down the line.
And even the defense of JRU was deceived in that last sequence as Deposoy attacks another chance for the Lady Stags. Santos from the back. Good dig. Di Makulangan to Amakatan, blocked. Lazarte gives to Marasigan. And that's an error committed by Jonas Aligera.
I have to put emphasis, Sheila, dito sa mga defense ng both teams. Pareho sa net at saka sa floor defense, but it's really their errors sa atake yung nagko-cost ng giving point to the other opponent.
Yan, we've been mentioning about Patibayan kasi ang haba nga nitong rally natin. And one of the things talaga na kailangan, they are focused on the kind of attacks and plays, especially pagdating sa depensa nila. It's the Lady Stags having a 2-point lead as Cristina Marasigan serves. Well, Deposoy did not see that ball coming, pero tumama pa sa ulo niya.
A little miscue on the side of the Lady Stags there. Hindi nakita ni Deposoy yung bola. As she was expecting for the libero to get that. Ayun na pala, nasa kanya na yung bola.
Kung nakuha yun ng ni Lazarte, it's still considered as a good ball. Thank you to Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. CJ Deposoy delivers another point. Second technical timeout. As we see this attack, she was over the blocker's hands.
I only want the best. Incredible, intense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, intense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
City. This is game number 2 of the 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championship.
Number 3 is 16-15 in favor of Sebastian Lady Stags. On the serve, number 10.
Back on the floor. Attack from the middle. Lady Bombers. And that is Batara.
Yes, and credit to the Tablan really making sure na magko-contribute din yung mga middle blockers on the side of the Lady Bombers.
A sharp one, Di Makulangan with a good adjustment. And Deposoy. Excellent timing and quickly apologizing to Rayan Lalong Isip.
Lalong Isip was actually there on that spot defending the spike of Deposoy, but was unfortunately too strong for her to that defensive stop.
And what a good timing for Deposoy na makuha yung gusto niyang set. We've been seeing her attacks at kanina first and second set hindi pa niya nakukuha yung rhythm niya, but this time ang ganda ng timing and she gets more points. Down the line hit by Kat Santos did not work. Deposoy once again, pero naiangat yan ni Alona, but there's a whistle called against JRU.
Yes, and like I said kanina, Sheila, it's really nice to see this rally from going, pero it's really the errors that's stopping this rally from keep on going.
18-15 is the count. Di Makulangan the first ball. Lazarte setting this to Kat Santos.
We haven't heard much from Kat Santos here in the third set, and it's really nice na sinesetan na siya ni Di Makulangan dito.
Well, San Sebastian Lady Stags continues to score, but Coach Mia napatawag ulit ng timeout. the second technical timeout, isa lang ang kalamangan dito ng Lady Stags. But after that, they got 3 back-to-back points, Rhea.
Yes, they were able to pull away as we are about to end this set, and it's really crucial for the Lady Stags to do so. Kasi naman, if you are able to take this set, and it's really advantage for you going to the 4th set.
Oh, let me correct myself. That's 4 points ang lamang dito ng Lady Stags. Well, I hope she's okay. Well, you like the effort. Pero medyo alanganin yung binagsakan.
Good serve there by Dimakulangan also. What a time to serve an ace for her.
Couple of substitutions on the side of JRU. Now the ally is back. And Dimakulangan still serving for the Lady Stags. Laurente. Bigay sa open. Santos will try and that's too wide.
Alam na ni Santos na naka-establish yung blockers on the side of the Lady Bombers. She was aiming for that down the line hit but was very unfortunate lang as it sailed out on the side of the Lady Bombers.
Jerry Laurente, setter of JRU. Quick attack. Hindi na nakapag-handa ang depensa in that last sequence ng JRU.
That was a quick set by Dimakulangan. Also varying her sets, hindi lang puro open or opposite, kundi bibigay din niya ito sa middle blockers.
This is one of their strengths that we have seen kanina pa, na kapag meron silang magandang first ball, they are able to create a play and then execute it very well.
Yes, because when speaking of middle blockers, when you have to give them the ball, it's really important na maganda yung pasa.
But a good pickup that time for JRU. Laurente to Deala. That's a tough angle. Pero napalakas ang hampas ni Deposo in that last sequence.
Kudos to Deposoy for also trying to get that ball over despite being out of system na yung bola, but still unfortunate siya on that last play.
We would like to thank Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Back on the floor as Kat Santos, almost a point, pero nakuha yan ng Lady Bombers, and that rally ended in favor of the girls in gold. That's Ruiz.
What a full swing approach by Ruiz here, taking advantage of that single block on her end in that last sequence.
Serving 21. Deposoy. Chance ang ibibigay ni Santos. Ruiz will try again. She's denied and no coverage on the floor for JRU.
Medyo miscommunication on the side of the Lady Bombers in terms of coverage kasi wala yung libero in that last sequence. Galing sa serve yung middle blocker, kaya naman it was unfortunate in that last play.
Nakita bukas na bukas yung parte ng court na yon. Combination play, but she is denied in the middle. That's Abakatan. What an excellent timing at the net. Another timeout is called. Pero ito, unti-unti nang lumalayo ang San Sebastian, and it seems like everything is going well on their favor.
This is the debut match of the Lady Stags, and it's really nice to see them very eager in this set ngayon because they really want this to take advantage going into fourth set na alam nila yung may kalamangan sila in terms of set.
Yun nga, the question is, will they be able to sustain itong kanilang kalamangan, or the JRU Lady Bombers, will try to cope. At nagawa naman kasi kanina yon nakahabol sila.
Yes, and it's still very early to tell here, especially we're still 2 points away pa naman in this third set.
Laurente to Deala. Kat Santos drop, but still a point. Receive ni Santos, set kay Santos, but still this girl able to deliver. They are now again at set point. Excellent adjustment by Larente.
A perfect timing din on the side of the Lady Bombers. Alam nila na kailangan nilang bilisan yung pagpasok nila in that last sequence kasi we are about to end in this set, kaya naman si Laurente really taking advantage of her middle blockers.
That's correct. Ang tangkad kasi ni Del Pilar, so you have to maximize her presence, especially in front. But that last attack by Dina Marasigan just ending this set, getting their 25th point. And what a way for these two teams displaying yung kanilang strength as we are going to the fourth set. It's a San Sebastian College Recollectos having a 2-1.
I only want the best. Thincredible, Thintense, Sensational, Thin Crust Pizza from Shakey's. Thincredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
In set number 3 here, we saw the full forces coming, from both of the teams. And katulad ng nakita natin in the first, sets, yung aggressiveness at yung tagal ng rally talaga. So, tibay ng depensa yung nakita natin.
Yes, and unlike the previous sets, mas naka-establish ng maayos ang Lady Stags early on the set and really took care sa kanilang kalamangan in terms of the score. Kaya naman, they really had to make sure na makukuha at makukuha nilang set na ito.
Well, defense, offense, present yan on the side of San Sebastian. Gayon din naman sa JRU, but still, it's the errors committed on the side of the Lady Bombers that was used as an advantage by the Lady Stags.
Kaya naman unstoppable yung attacks ng mga Lady Stags. Kasi nga nag-e-error at nag-e-error itong JRU Lady Bombs. And why not take advantage of those errors?
As we begin this set, and this is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. First attack, courtesy of Deala.
Love the versatility itong si Deala. Kasi kahit saan mo siya ilalagay, alam mong papalo at papalo siya, giving a point to her team.
Good first ball. Di makulangan, sets this one to Deposoy. Kahit si Deposoy natawa sa palo niya kasi out of position na naman siya, pero that was converted into a point.
Yes, that was a little out of system on the side of Deposoy. And medyo nag-hesitate doon si Deala in getting that ball.
Service ace. Back-to-back points for Deposoy.
Deposoy really going all in kahit saan in terms of attack and even in the service line.
What you like about these girls is they display talaga kung ano yung meron sila, and they what do you call this?
Team.
Yes. Hindi ko maisip yung salita, pero you know, they compliment. There you go.
Oh,
The girls compliment
Each other.
when it comes to the offense and defense. Ang tagal natin pinag-isipan yun, Rhea. Di makulangan, one-hand set. To Kat Santos, napaganda pa.
a very effective play. The combination play nitong ginagawa ni Dimakulangan with Santos. And kudos, grabe yung one-hand set doon ni Dimakulangan.
And that's why this is the cool play of the set, brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Setting this to Deala. Ang bilis ni Dimakulangan doon. Another one has Sareno with the free ball. In the middle, and Amakatan getting a point.
I have to reiterate again, Sheila, the maturity nitong si Dimakulangan, especially after the absence of Bea season. They're more ate in terms of setting. Kaya naman, she really embraced this position and really giving variety of plays to her spikers.
Simple attack, but a point for Del Pilar.
Del Pilar taking advantage of her height there. Kaya naman nag-power tip na lang siya doon sa gitna where she saw na walang tao.
But she also acknowledged na isa lang yung blocker niya sa harap. So she has two options. Nakasagot naman agad si Amakatan.
And it seems right now, it's a battle of middle blockers talaga. Nagkapalitan yung mga middle blockers dito. And they are effective and unstoppable in this set.
4 serving 2, Kat Santos. And Hasareno rejected at the net. That's Amakatan and on Dimakulangan.
A good close-out block ni Dimakulangan at ni Tan on that side of the ladies' tags. Kaya naman, well-read nila yung palo ni Hasareno.
Good first ball. Nabasa yan ng libero ng ladies' tags. And no, that's blocked excellently on the side of the Lady Bombers.
Kulang sa hakbang si Kat Santos in that coverage kaya hindi niya na-revive yung bola on her side.
Dimakulangan to Tina Marasigan. That's too strong.
Nasa ilalim si Marasigan on that last play kaya naman the ball sailed out on the side of the Lady Bombers.
5 serving 6. Dimakulangan, bibigay kay Marasigan. Nandun si Hasareno. And Hasareno will try. That's a tough angle. Dimakulangan to Santos. And yes, that's a point. But, well, that's an illegal attack of Kat Santos. Good eye from our officials. Nasa back row kasi si Kat Santos.
Yes, and sobrang eager na niya na magka-point on her team. Hindi na niya namalayan yung linya on her side.
Deposoy. What? A pickup by Lazarte. Hazareno will try. Santos. Sayang yung depensa, no? Nandun na sila. But hindi sila nag-usap, kaya naman walang kumuha ng bola.
Yes, kudos to the depensa of the Lady Bombers. And kaya nga sayang kasi it's just a miscommunication that gave away the point on the side of the ladies' tags.
And we would like to thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Hazareno. Di makulangan to Deposoy. And naabot yun. That time ni Alona, pero mataas yung bola, hindi na nahabol ng kanyang teammate. Unang technical timeout lamang ang Lady Stags. Center at meron pa po tayong isa pang laro for today. After this match, it's at the Far Eastern University. Of course, going up against our third team. That's Mapua University at 5 p.m.
Medyo disappointed doon si Batara because the set was a little too low for her, especially given na matangkad siya and tumatalon pa siya in that last play.
Nine serving 6. Hazareno. Violation committed. That attack goes out and still Tina Marasigan serving for the Lady Stags. Well, the middle blocker of JRU was denied at the net. That's Batara, pero walang nag-cover on their side. Service error. Medyo malaki-laki ang ahabulin dito ng JRU. Caria Lazareno, 7 serving 11.
It's back-to-back service errors for both teams here. And if they want to pull away or even humabol sa score na ito, it's really something that they should avoid.
And this time, Amakatan. Thank you to Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Di makulangan to Deposoy down the line.
Wow, Deposoy really took advantage of that set by Dimakulangan. But before all that, we have to credit that defensive stop ni Marasigan making a way for that point.
This spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Amakatan, well, she had 2 blocks in the third set. Makulang to Deposoy, pero nabasa yung atake. Kabilang side, Kat Santos. Nahabol yan dito. Chance for San Sebastian. Deposoy again blocked. Excellent defense by JRU. Di makulangan to Deposoy. And there's a check.
Etong si Von Dimakulangan, hindi na siya mag-worry kung wala si Kat Santos in the first time because she knew na makaka-rely siya kay Deposoy in that last play.
Thank you to Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championships. Amakatan with a dance after that service ace. At lumalayo na nga dito ang Lady Stags. Coach Mia forced to call a timeout.
First ball. Okay. Isang magandang set. Pag spiker kayo, ready, taas lang yung mga kamay nyo. Kakaintindihan? Huwag niyong madaliin. Isa-isa. Isa-isa. Isa-isa.
Simple instructions by Coach Mia Tioseco. It's basically back to basic ang gusto niya. One good pass, one good set. Siyempre, they should be able to utilize that para makapuntos. Let's see.
Yes, and especially with a gap like this, importante talaga na bumalik sa fundamentals yung girls.
CJ Deposoy doesn't seem to be getting tired as she continues to attack like that. Unstoppable as this moment. Another timeout. That's his second technical timeout. Lady Sag, 16-7.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thin-Tense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thin-Tense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
This is the fourth set of our second game for today. Lamang po dito ang Lady Stags. And a couple of substitutions on the side of the Lady Bombers. A sharp one. Good adjustment. Di makulangan to Deposoy. Rejected. Kat Santos this time. Pero nakuha yan. Free. Di makulangan to the middle. Lalong isip was there. Drop. Good read. And another one by Di Makulangan.
Hindi naging successful si Damakulangan sa kanyang 1-2 play. And when she was given an opportunity to attack again, she really took that and gave a point to her team there.
Bihirang-bihira makabuntos ang setter.
Yes. Alam mo, isang advantage din yun eh, yung offensive yung mga setters mo.
And aggressive, know when, to take the matters into their own hands, just like how Di Makulangan did previously. Good first ball. Quick attack. And that's Jonah Gonzalez.
Of course, maganda yung pagkapasa in that last sequence. And kaya naman, why not give it to the middle, especially when naka-establish na yung receive?
What you like about Di Makulangan, hindi siya natatakot na magbigay ng ganong klaseng setups. Well, regardless of who the spiker is, well, gayon din naman on the other side. As we saw Ruiz again, medyo nanahimik siya for a while. And the spike of the set is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Makulangan, combination play to Santos.
The variety of sets nitong si Makulangan really paved the way here for the Lady Stags to maintain their lead as much as 9 points here in the fourth set.
The Lady Stags having a 10-point lead. Attack of a JRU. Marasigan. You like the anticipation of the blockers of the Lady Bombers in that last sequence.
Yes, medyo malapit na sa net yung bola on the side of the JRU. Kaya naman itong si Del Pilar really acknowledged that and gave a point to her team there.
10 serving 19. Di makulangan, tumarasigan.
What a fast shoot set there. And sobrang bilis din ni Marasigan, really anticipating that set na mapupunta sa kanya. Kaya naman medyo na-delay yung blockers on that last play.
Napakasimple, no? Pero explosive na
Yes.
attack, as we would like to thank Converge FiberX, the official internet provider of the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Kat Santos from the opposite, too wide.
Trying to aim for the high hands, but unfortunately sailed out in that last play.
The Lady Bombers having their mini run. Di makulangan to Santos off the block. Alona ang magsiset. Lazare on the other side. Kat Santos, block, but that ball sailed out.
A well-established block na sana on the side of JRU. And alam ni Kat Santos na may dalawang blockers siya doon, kaya she opted for a out-of-bounds attack in that last play.
21-11. Well, that's still in favor of the Lady Stags.
Itong Lady Stags, hindi na talaga nila ito papakawalan ng fourth set. Alam nilang kailangan na nila ito to finally end this match. Kaya naman we have an 11-point lead here for the Lady Stags.
You like the consistency here, eh, no? At saka nakikita mo sa galaw nila na gusto na nilang makuha etong last set. Well, another timeout will be called here on the side of JRU.
Okay. Sige lang. Doon ka sa komportable mo iset. Bigay mo sa open, bigay mo sa ano, basta isa-isa. Kunin natin ulit yung rhythm natin. Okay? Huwag kayong magpipilit. Okay? Dig lang tayong maayos, basahin natin ng maayos. Tara. Go! Kaya pa yan!
Then again, itong si Coach Mia trying to remind the girls to go back to their basic and fundamentals, especially reminding the setter na mag-set kung saan siya komportable because that's what really the girls need right now with a gap this huge.
Kumbaga, sigurado, no? Yun ang gustong sabihin ni Coach Mia. Hindi nila kailangan gawing komplikado.
Yes.
What is more important is to get a point.
Yes. Kumbaga, hinay-hinay sila in this set.
Well, kung ang kalaban ay ganito kalaki yung halamangan, you will be more pressure, no, to earn more points. And leading to, instead of getting points, minsan nagkaka-error ka pa. And that's what I believe Coach Mia is trying to avoid. Great D at the net for the Lady Stags. At muli walang nag-cover on the side of JRU as we are now at match point. Binalikan agad ng JRU, di makulangan to Deposoy and CJ Deposoy just hammering it down, ending this set and leading her team to get their first victory on their first game today at the Shakey Super League Preseason Championship. Let's take a look at that. Parang walang blocker sa harap niya.
And we love to see the maturity and the resiliency on the side of the Lady Stags. Medyo mabagal yung start nila in the early first set, but they really made sure na tatapusin nila in as much as 4 sets lang.
Yes, let's also commend, how the Lady Bombers kayang nakipagsabayan from the first set until the last. But still, they collapsed towards the end. At pero nakita natin how Lady Stags able to maximize and utilize in all departments. Attack, depensa, serve, And yung kanilang floor defense as well, very important for them in order to take this set and take the win. 25-12 is our score, our MVP of the match and highlights of the game sa aming pagbabalik.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thin-Tense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thin-Tense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
This best player of the match is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos. Now, ang napiling MVP of the match ni Rhea ay kasama na ngayon ni Sab.
Attacks for service, and that is a total of 18 points. We have CJ Debusoy from Ladies Tag. So congratulations for being the best player of the game. So balikan naman natin yung sinabi kanina ng team captain nyo sa akin. Non-stop playing kayo since Friday. So ano ba nga pinag-usapan natin para makuha natin ang last set?
Ano lang po, sabi po ng coach namin na tapang lang tapos pakita nyo yung eager sa loob ng court.
Okay, at dahil dyan, kanina nga nakita rin naman natin no, na nakaisang set ang kabilang koponan. Paano naman to naka-apekto sa moral ng team?
Ano lang, yung sa second set po is parang bumawi po kami sa third set kasi nga pinapasok po yung namin yung second six po para ma-experience po nila yung exposure sa inside the court po.
At dahil dyan, since this is your first time, of course, dito nga sa Shakey Super League Preseason Championship, sino naman ba yung mga gusto nating batiin?
Binabati ko lang po yung family ko, si Mami Grethel and Daddy Joe, and also kay Mami Ethel and kay Damdam. Maraming salamat po sa suporta, and also sa San Sebastian community. Thank you po.
And there you have it, our best player of the game. Ikaw nga ay makaka-receive, of course, ng Shakey Super Card and pizza from them. Now, back to the panel.
It's totally a team effort on the side of the Lady Stags. Pero ano mo, this girl really stood out because of her consistency from first to the last. Pero pag-usapan natin, what transpired in this game, starting off with set number 1. The Lady Bombers started aggressive with a 5-0 score at the beginning. And nakita natin, but it was a turn of events on that part of the game as we go to set number 2. Rhea?
Yes, medyo in the set number 2, a little miscommunication on the side of the Lady Stags alongside their unforced errors and walang variety of sets masyado ang Lady Stags here. Kaya naman the JRU really took advantage of that in terms of their being composed and variety of sets as opposed to that of the Lady Stags.
So they made sure to get that set para hindi maulit. Pero moving forward to the third set, ito na more intense, action and movements from both teams. Labanan ng opensa at depensa on the floor and at the net. At nabanggit mo nga, errors lang ang nagpapahinto ito sa dalawang koponan na to dahil sa tagal ng rally na napapanood natin. And in the last set, Rhea?
Yes, this was a very convincing win for the Lady Stags. Mas naka-establish ng maayos ang Lady Stags early on the set and really took care ng kalamangan nila dito. Kaya naman, on the likes of Deposoy, every opportunity to strike, really taking advantage of that. and that's why she is the MVP here in today's match.
That's right. Good ball distributions by the setters. Remarkable performance of Lasarte and lalong isip steadiness ng attackers ang nakita natin. Kaya naman tingnan mo ang stats natin for this game.
In terms of blocking and aces, hindi naman ganun ka magkalayo yung stats. But when it comes to attacks talaga, Sheila, the discrepancy of the attacks, alam mo talaga na eager yung Lady Stags here because the 20 gap point here in the stats really shows how much the Lady Stags would want to win this game.
Definitely, when it comes to the aces errors, at as nabanggit mo nga yung atake, doon talaga nakita yung malaking discrepancy. That's right, and now we will still have one more game, and that is again Far Eastern University going up against Mapua University on our third match. Kaya dyan lamang po kayo, magbabalik pa rin ang 2023 Shakey Super League Preseason Championships.